In 1961, David Cantilla was the first Aboriginal who played at the highest level of Australian Football League. Lionel Rose became the first world champion title in boxing as Aboriginal. In the same year he received the award Australian of the Year. Yvonne Goolagong was the first successful Aboriginal tennis player. She won 4 times the Australian Open, 1 time the French and 2 times Wimbledon. It took until 2008 until Jade North wore the captain's armband for the Australian soccer team in a friendly match versus Ngamba. In the year 2000, Casey Freeman won gold in the 400-meter run for women at the Olympic Games in Sydney.
150 to go. Guevara and Mary are right up. It's going to be a big finish. Into the slate, Graham leads. Freeman runs up to her. Mary inside. Kathy lifting. Goes up to Graham. Takes the lead. Looks a winner. Draws away from Graham and Mary. This is a famous victory. A magnificent performance.
These were some examples of Aboriginal athletes. The participation of Aboriginal people in sport goes back in the 19th century. The beginning of sports began with English cricket. Then it goes further with athletics and Australian football. Some of the athletes became world stars and role models for the Aboriginals and other people, like some of the athletes named in the video. But not all of the Aboriginal athletes became rich and were happy. Some of them were lost in the big cities of Australia. They were not used to live in the cities of Australia and could not stand the sudden change of what they were and what they are now. Now we will look at a special football player in the Australian Football League, Michael Long. Michael Long was born on 1 October 1969 in Darwin, Northern Territory. He was one of the best and respected professional players of the Australian Football League, AFL, and spokesperson for the Aboriginal people. He played for a long time for St Mary's Football Club in Darwin.
Their zone defence. Fletcher to bring it back into play. Goes straight down the middle. Lovely kick, almost to the centre of the ground. Williams waits at the back, but it's to his opposite number, Denham. In the middle. Now Michael Long. Look at this boy go. Away goes Michael Long. 50 metres out. Still going. 30 metres out. Oh, what play! It may have been touched on the line. No!
Then he left his hometown Darwin to travel the whole way from Darwin to Melbourne to live and play football there. Because of a racial abuse against him during a football game, which he reported, the Australian Football League made a new rule to stop these kind of racial abuse. In 2004 he also organised the Long Walk from Melbourne to Canberra to meet the Prime Minister John Howard and discuss the situation of the native Australian people. On the way to the capital of Australia, more and more people have joined to assist him in his opinion. The traditional Aboriginal games are almost lost, so we have to rebuild the traditional games of the Aboriginal people. In the games of the Aboriginal people there's no competition between the players, so when someone got out he can instantly rejoin the game. Ream is a stone throwing game where one stone is laying in a circle which should be hit by the other players by throwing other stones.